we were discussing this earlier. You founded EvoMed Consulting to bridge the gap between digital innovation and clinical reality. Firstly, what inspired you? And how do you actually help medtech companies bring clinical logic and patient safety into practical, like, say, product decisions?
Inspiration and innovation comes from frustration, right? So they're very tightly connected. And in the years of clinical experience, we had to struggle so many times with non-intuitive medical solutions, medtech solutions, as well as devices, technologies, and similar things. We were oftentimes finding workarounds to get our work done. Sometimes we had the feeling that we are actually fighting the system instead of working with it, right? And on the other hand, we saw all kinds of brilliant solutions who were ending up collecting dust because it just didn't fit the clinical workflow or clinical needs. So what we noticed, or what I noticed, is that there was basically these two worlds. On one side, the clinicians who don't feel understood, and on the other side, really good medtech solutions who never reach the patients that they're actually intended to help. And this is actually how the idea for EvoMed was born. And how I understand EvoMed today is as a guide. You can imagine us pretty much like a Sherpa, right? If you want to scale Mount Everest, you are getting a guide, right? I mean, independent of how experienced you are, you can eventually make the climb on your own. But if you have a guide, a Sherpa, you will get there safer and faster. And this is what we're trying to do.